Kaspa still has the most X multipliers of any crypto in the top 100 for a lot of really simple reasons. Number one, it's rising in rank as well as growing in the market. Number two, it's the only coin that's not listed on Coinbase and Binance in the top 50. That's a significant driving factor. Number three, it's created a hash rate monster. Those K3s were stalling out right around $100 a day. People stopped buying them. Now that the price has increased, you can bet your bottom dollar people will be scooping up more K3s. As the hash rate is rising on any crypto historically, it's always made a significant bump up in price. And the biggest, most hard for your everyday average investor to understand factor is the smart contracts. So we had AI break it down for a layman. I'm a professional poker player. I have no education in how to write coding, but the AI has explained this extremely bullish driving factor for Kaspa to us. The Ethereum Virtual Machine was created so we could run computer programs on the blockchain. We have these DeFi platforms where you can lend and borrow against your crypto, you can stake your crypto. All of this beautiful stuff is thanks to smart contracts in the Ethereum Virtual Machine. Now, when they were developing this tool, they needed to get coders, they needed manpower, but they couldn't teach them some complex new code that was specifically for cryptocurrency because people couldn't base their education on a maybe. They needed to use code that worked in the real world that was solid. So they went with this code known as Solidity. Solidity is very easy to use, so a lot of people are trained in it, but when it's finally applied to cryptocurrency and the blockchain, it is a bit slower and has some setbacks. Now, after the power of cryptocurrency started getting revealing, some people like Solana Labs went out and they were a bit more daring. They said, we're going to make our own native smart contracts. We're not even going to use the Ethereum Virtual Machine and that slow, easy to use code. We're going to use Rust, which is very much closer to binary. Like the name implies, it's a very machine-based coding, much more difficult to set these codes up, but once they're done, they are highly more effective than any code that you can do on Solidity. When Kaspa enters the smart contract scene, it's going to be the only proof of work cryptocurrency running smart contracts on Rust. So just like all your Matics, all your BNBs, which all run smart contracts through the Ethereum Virtual Machine. These are called Layer 2 coins. You've probably heard that term before. That's what that means, is they're kind of organized and sort everything out to go into the Ethereum Virtual Machine. This gives Kaspa the opportunity to act as an Ethereum Virtual Machine because it is proof of work, not proof of stake, like the Solanas, the Polkadots, the Near protocols that all wrote their smart contract on Rust, thus making it the alpha dog that everybody drives their Rust contracts through for that added security of proof of work. As well as the Kaspa team can also connect it to the Ethereum Virtual Machine to allow your less educated coders to have a go at working with Kaspa. This is what Solana did. They originally did one in Rust, and then just this summer, they hooked Solana up to the Ethereum Virtual Machine. That's why it's been performing so well. That gives you an idea of how strong of a bullish factor these smart contracts can be. Of course, then there's the $700 billion market of mobile pay systems that Kaspa is directly going after. We can see clearly in the Caspian wallet, it translates into 28 different languages of countries that have no banking or ATM system set up. In order to buy or sell anything, you need a mobile phone payment systems. Americans are completely naive to this, but it's a way of life all over Eastern Europe, all over Africa, and parts of Southeast Asia. Kaspa is targeting this market for use traffic in its token. And there are multiple different cell phone mobile pay companies that blow up in many billions of dollar valuations just within a few years. So this is going to be a massive driving force for Kaspa once they get these smart contracts up and running. The hash rate has gone super high up. It's listed on Coinbase. It's listed on Binance. It can still continue to rocket and start taking away market cap from Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is why Kaspa is destined for the top 3. In this video, we've thrown around both the word token and coin, and they are completely different things. A token runs on a previous chain. So like Cake is a token because it runs on BNB. A coin is native to its own chain. Now, Jasmy is nicknamed a coin in its white paper, but it's actually a token. That should be a red flag for anyone out there that thinks that Jasmy has a long-term future. Coins or Layer-1s have a much more long-term investment window. And we found a brand new Layer-1 after reading the white paper. Basically looks like Jasmy. That's a Layer-1 instead of a token. It's its own coin with its own native smart contracts. It's doing $2 million in volume a day, and it just got listed a few weeks ago. It's called ZETRIX, and the reason why I'm so bullish on it is there's two. First off, I perused through the white paper, the tokenomics, the distribution. There seemed to be no red flags that I caught. But the bullish reasons are, you guys have heard that narrative that in the beginning of this bull run, there will be some extremely strong coins released. This is a strongest Layer-1 coin that I've seen dropped in the past 90 days. So I'm very interested in scooping it up, especially at such a low price, which is the second reason. All these under 100x long shots like your Hello, your GFAL, which I do own, your PlayZap, these have already lost a bit of multipliers. This one is fresh out of the starting gates. So personally, I'm going to do 0.5% to a percentage of my overall portfolio, which is basically completely Kaspa. Thanks for checking out this video, guys. Let me know what you think about ZETRIX and Kaspa in the comments below. I'll catch you on the next one.